Try this bad boy out. Oh yeah, holy moly, this works super well. Hello, what is up guys, I'm your host Gordon and welcome to another one of my video. And today what we got over here, finally, a worker product. This over here is a worker prophecy. Basically, you can call this a high-powered honey badger foam dart blaster. Being able to get myself one of these worker blaster is all thanks to Mac Potato. Hopefully in the future we will get more of these worker product, or perhaps worker, if you guys want to send me something, do, ring me up or something like that. But anyway, Mac Potato is a local Malaysia online foam dart blaster sellers who sells rare imported foam dart blaster. And this time they started to bring in some worker product. Hopefully we will get more of these in the future. All the necessary information will be provided in the description down below. In the box, we got the blaster itself, a 10-round magazine, a fixed suppressor, 10 darts, and some O-ring. Just friction fit to fixed suppressor, load in the darts, put in the mag, and this is how the blaster looks like with everything installed. Okay, first look at the blaster. As you can see, what I got over here is a transparent worker prophecy. Definitely looks like one of those honey badgers. There's definitely a lot of color choice for the worker prophecy. Of course, we got the blues, the blacks, as well as the transparent over here. And the main reason why I go with the transparent is, of course, there is so many future possibility that I can actually paint this blaster into something else. We're talking about clear green, clear purple, something like that. By the way, I'm actually considering a clear purple. Let me know in the comment. And let's get back to the blaster. I mean, the build quality of this blaster is of course super solid. I mean, seriously, this whole blaster is actually built pretty nice. The material seems to be one of those translucent plastic, but the plastic density of this thing is super thick. This thing is like super solid, no joke, man. Like, I personally thought that we might get one of those, squeaky plastic noise, but wow, this thing absolutely does not make one of those plastic noises. That's how you tell if you get a high quality product. The blaster itself comes with a pretty good number of metal parts. This buttstock tube over here is definitely made out of some really thick metal. As you can see, this buttstock over here is unfortunately not an adjustable buttstock, but shouldering the buttstock is actually pretty comfortable. We got a very thick powder coated metal priming bar over here. Definitely some really sweet looking aluminum barrel in there. It will be super nice if we can get something like an aluminum cylinder, but never mind about that. This alone, I personally think that it is enough. The grip of the blaster definitely felt like one of those standard AR size grip. It is extremely comfortable. Definitely a big fan with all of these grooves to rest your finger on. The foregrip feels okay. The trigger pull is snappy and solid. The Picatinny rail situation, definitely we got a roll of Picatinny rail on top of the blaster, and since this is a high powered blaster, definitely make this scope worthy. And by the way, to those new viewers, those who don't know me, I often test high power blaster with one of these sniper scope, because usually these high power blaster are dead accurate. And of course, I'm being told that this blaster can go way over 150 FPS. Definitely going to try that out. The worker prophecy over here comes with what appears to be a fake suppressor over here, which whenever you try to pull it off, you will also pull out the plastic sleeving in this metal barrel. Some of you might say that why don't I just get rid of this plastic barrel sleeve thing over here? Because this plastic barrel over here is actually a functioning piece. What I see in here, these plastic sleeves are responsible to stabilize the metal barrel, so the barrel don't flop around when you try to fire the blaster. And of course, if you wanted to use one of these fake suppressors over here, you will definitely need to friction fit it on top of the plastic barrel sleeve. For the aesthetic purposes. The blaster also comes with a quick release system for you to swap out the spring, just like one of those dart zone blaster, but this thing makes it even more easier. As you can see, the buttstock over here looks like one of those end strike buttstock, and if you look clearly at the buttstock, the spring extended all the way into the buttstock over here. When you remove the buttstock, which of course is being held by one of this metal thumb screw over here, removing the buttstock just like any end strike buttstock, and there you go. You can pretty much swap out the spring on the fly. To reinstall the buttstock, just like any other end strike buttstock, you just snap it in. just like so. And of course, to add in some additional reinforcement, we got one of these aluminum thumb screw over here. And here comes the elephant in the room, and definitely one of my favorite part of this blaster. Can this blaster runs a talon mag? The answer is yes, if you already own any of these dart zone blasters behind me. Why do I say so? As you can see, this thing clearly uses half-length dart, but the magazine itself looks kind of funky. And if you already have one of these dart zone adapters, you can just snap it in place, and of course, put in a half-length dart magazine. That is a sweet touch. I mean, I don't even need to paint this blaster anymore. Look at the orange over here. It matches the blaster so well. If we have like an orange aluminum barrel in there, this should look really nice. Well, it might look like this blaster can shoot full-length darts, but unfortunately, this blaster do not shoot full-length darts. Unless you trim down the darts to make it a little bit shorter, yes, you can fire them. Let us load in some half-length dart and try this bad boy out. Oh yeah, holy moly, this works super well. And it fires super hard too. And of course, not to mention that the famous honey badger handguard over here. Man, that honey badger handguard looks absolutely amazing. Holy moly. We got a unjamming door over here, and seems like this blaster doesn't really have one of these safety switch. So yep, I guess that's all of the quirks and features of this blaster. So without further ado, let us go test the blaster out. Okay, we are back, guys. The performance of this blaster is unbelievable. I mean, this thing is unbelievable consistent. In my test, of course, I'm using one of those Adventure Force AF darts, and this blaster can fire from 186 FPS all the way to 188 FPS consistently. I mean, consistently. No joking, guys. And the accuracy of this blaster is insane. Hitting a target in 10 meters is absolutely no issue at all. And of course, this is a simple blaster. Operating this blaster, I did not encounter any jams at all, which is a good thing. And will this blaster pass us the wall test? I mean, take a look at this, guys. This definitely passes the wall test with superbly flying colors. I mean, oh yeah, this thing looks so nice. While it is kind of sad though that this blaster doesn't really come with an adjustable buttstock, but even though for a full-grown man like me, this is actually a pretty comfortable size and comfortable length as well. So yep, I guess that's all of the blaster. If you guys like this video, feel free to smash the like button. And I will be posting video every Saturday and once in a while on Wednesday. So do remember to click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. So yep, Gordon's checking out, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Adios, guys!